Hey guys, today we're going to be going over a mobility tip for the shoulder joint and specifically targeting the rotator cuff on the back of the shoulder. So maybe if you have some restriction in your shoulder range of motion, maybe you struggle getting your arm over your head or doing overhead movements in the gym, this might be something to give a try. So we're going to be targeting the rotator cuff, so we're looking at the back of the shoulder joint, on the shoulder blade area, and we're going to be doing a self-myofascial release with, I'm going to use a lacrosse ball here, so maybe if you were at home, tennis ball, something small, round that you can get on top of, or maybe even start with something, might want to start with something soft, kind of work your way up to something a little more firm. So when we do this, I'm going to take a seat here on the floor. I'm going to target my left side, so I want to kind of find like the very back of my shoulder joint and kind of where it starts running into my back. So right at the edge of the shoulder and shoulder blade area, and that's where I'm going to end up putting this ball. So I'm going to get it set with my other side, and I'm going to lay back on the floor, and you can start kind of laying flat on your back like I am here, or if you want to get a little more intense with it and get a little more pressure on that ball, you can kind of roll up on your side a little bit and roll up directly onto your side to get the most pressure on there. But that's going to vary from person to person on how tender it is and how much, how much of that pain or tenderness you can handle. But I want to be able to bear a little bit. So say I'm going to start right here. Now I'm just going to kind of work up and down, a little side to side, do that little bit of area on that rotator cuff muscle group. Now I'm going to try to pinpoint the area that feels the most tender. That's going to be the spot that needs the most work. So, okay, so say I'm there now. Now I'm just going to try to relax, put pressure down on that ball, and relax my body as much as I can, doing some nice deep breathing in and out my nose. Trying to breathe down into my belly, try to relax my central nervous system. Then after you want to do that for about a good minute and a half, up to 2 minutes if you can. And then after that, I can stay on that ball, and then I can take my shoulder through some external, internal range of motion, moving this arm up and down, or I can even crank this arm up and down off the floor, try to get that muscle tissue moving along that ball, see if we can restore some sliding surface and a little bit of range of motion through that shoulder joint. So maybe if you are someone like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, tight shoulders, restricted range of motion, maybe you struggle getting your arm overhead or pressing overhead, give this a try and see if we can restore some of that shoulder movement. Hopefully it helps. Thanks for listening, guys.